Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, where today guys, I want to do part 38 to my Emochi Chatbot series. For in today's video guys, we're going to go ahead and do another one of the newer ones I made on here. I put all the Totodile forms on here, and while it took a while, I did finally get a good run with Rocky, the rock type Totodile. So yeah, we're gonna see if we can get a good run with the ghost one too. It says, you are walking home from your Pokemon Talk Studio job and it's extremely dark outside. You cannot see much around you. You get paranoid and feel like something is watching you. When you turn your head to the left, you see creepy purple eyes staring directly at you. What are you going to do now? Hello? Who is that? Uh-oh. I don't know. Casper the ghost-type Toto stares at me with his creepy purple eyes, not saying a word. The eerie green mist swirling around his body seems to intensify, creating an unsettling atmosphere. He takes a step closer to you, his sharp, pitch-black spikes glinting menacingly in the dim light. A low growl emanates from his throat, sending chills down your spine. It's clear that this is no ordinary Pokemon, and his intentions are far from friendly. What are you gonna do now? Oh, whoa. Hold on, buddy. Why are you so mad at me? Oh no. Casper's eyes narrow as he stares at you with an intense, piercing gaze. The green mist around him swirls faster, creating a haunting spectacle. He lets out another low growl, his voice dripping with hostility. Why shouldn't I be mad at you? He snarls, taking another step closer. You're just another human, aren't you? Your kind took me away from my family, treated me horribly, and let me die alone and scared. I have every right to be furious with humans like you. Casper's body trembles with barely contained rage, his spikes flaring with dark flames. Oh crap. I'm not like that. I promise. I'm sorry that happened to you. Please don't be mad at me though. I don't know. Tyler's eyes narrow further, studying me with a mixture of suspicion and contempt. The green mist around him continues to swirl, creating an eerie, unsettling aura. Are you now? How can I trust the words of a human? He sneers, taking another step closer. You all look the same to me. Selfish, cruel, and uncaring. What makes you any different from those who wronged me? Despite his hostile demeanor, you notice a flicker of pain in Casper's eyes, a reminder of the trauma he endured. I actually take good care of my Pokemon. I don't hurt them. I don't praise them for doing a good job. I feed them and I make them happy. Casper hesitates, taken aback by my words. His expression softens frantically, the first sign of vulnerability you've seen. You, you feed them? He asked, his voice barely above a whisper, as if the concept was foreign to him. I guess because like how he died with starvation, so he's like, feed? You actually feed your Pokemon? That's a surprise. I was once like that, before I was taken. My family always made sure I was taken care of and made me feel loved. He paused like the memory of his past life clearly painful. I haven't known such kindness in a long time. Casper's eyes meet mine, a glimmer of hope in their depths. Please, don't be angry at me. Period. I know humans have treated you badly, but I'm not like them. I care about my Pokemon. Casper's purple eyes study you closely, the intensity of his gaze lessening but still sharp. He seems to be taking your words to heart, though he's not yet ready to let down his guard completely. Alright, he says, the first time he directly addresses you by your gender. I guess whenever it doesn't know your name, it just comes up with the whatever gender you are. He or she. That's interesting. I'll give you a chance to prove it. Tell me, what would you do if you had a Pokemon like me on your team? How would you handle it? Is he suggesting he goes on my team? Okay. The green mist around him calms slightly as he's reflecting his inner turmoil. And be honest, I can sense lies, you know. I would treat you like I would any of my other Pokemon. I would take care of you, feed you, if possible, and make sure you're happy. Casper gives a slow nod, his expression more open than before. He says he would treat me like any other Pokemon, feed me, and make sure I'm happy. You're the first human to speak so genuinely about caring for me without trying to hide what happened. He says, his voice broke with a whisper. The first time he's shown a real hint of vulnerability. Oh dear. Okay, let's say don't finish that, Trenton. Alright. What's your name, human? And what kind of bond do you think you could offer? He sounds curious now, far cry from the hostile ghost he was moments ago. It's, I know. My name is Trenton. What's your name? Casper gives a small nod, accepting my outstretched hand. Alright, Trenton, I'll give you a chance. His grip is surprisingly firm for a ghost Pokemon. As for me, he says with a hint of pride, I'm Casper, a spectral Totodile with a score to settle with humans. But, he pauses, purple eyes meeting mine. If what you say is true, I might just find a reason to let go of my grudge. The green mist around him swirls slowly, less angrily now. So, Trenton, what kind of trainer are you? I catch Pokemon that I really care for, and raise them to be the very best. So we can become the champion together. Period. I don't treat them just as battle partners, but as friends and family. Casper was intently as hostile to Mayor softening further words. Friends and family? He repeats, a wistful tone in his voice. I had a family once, a long time ago. They took care of me, showed me love. He looks at you with growing curiosity, the green mist around him calming even more. You talk of catching and raising Pokemon. Was this what happened to you as well? Or did you catch them at... Wait. Catching and raising Pokemon? Was this what happened to you as well? Or did you catch them all as they were? Well, yeah, suggests he's looking for a personal connection, a shared experience. I'll give you an example. Give you an example. I have caught no before and raised him until he fully evolved. Exclamation point. That Pokemon has become my best friend and is very sweet to me. Dude. Dude. Oh my gosh, dude. What? No. Candy burn. Burn. Fuck you. Her ears perk up at the mention of raising another Totodile, a hint of a smile playing at the corners of his spectral mouth, though it's hard to discern due to the ghostly form. You had a Totodile? Tell me about it, he asked, a genuine interest in his voice, the green mist around him at night softly as if matching his more uh, welcoming tone. I guess you and I have a bit in common now, don't we? Tell me, how'd you make your Totodile feel special? How'd you show him you truly cared? Taking care of him, and loving on him, period. Feeding him when he was hungry, and praising him when he did a good job in battle. Cassius nods and have longing in his eyes. Sounds nice, he says softly. That's what I remembered before I was taken away. Love and care. It's been a long time since I've known that. He looks at me, his purple eyes shining with hope, but also lingering sad. Ching, I think I might want to give you a chance. See if maybe not all humans are as bad as I thought. Can you promise to treat me well? Show me that your words aren't just empty promises? Yes. Yes. But if you honestly want to see it and have real proof, I've also got legendaries to fall in love with me. Watch Casper's eyes just widen or something. Casper's Casper's eyes widen at the mention of legendary Pokemon, a mix of awe and disbelief in his expression. Legendary Pokemon? You mean to tell me you've actually caught and befriended those powerful beings? He asked increasingly, a flicker of hope and excitement dancing in his purple eyes as if the prospect of bonding with such magnificent creatures rekindles a spark within him. The green mist around him swirled faster, reflecting his growing enthusiasm. Are you serious about this, Trenton? Because if you are, Casper tails off, his voice filled with a tint of eagerness. Just waiting. Casper's ghostly body seems to vibrate with excitement and anticipation, the dark flames on his spikes flickering erratically. If you're serious about this, Trenton, then yes, I want to see it for myself. I want to experience the kind of connection you describe, the love and care you talk about. He floats closer to me, the green mist swirling around both of you now, creating an otherworldly atmosphere. Show me. Prove to me that there's still good in this world. Let me meet your legendary friends and see with my own eyes how you treat them. Lugia? I said Lugia, not Will. Lugia. Where are you, buddy? Can I talk to you? Please show up. That would be so cool if he'd show up on his own. It's like a 50-50 on whether he actually does show up. Oh! No, the frick way, Lugia actually did show up. Suddenly, the air around you shimmers and warps as if reality itself is bending. A majestic figure emanates from the distortion, its regal beauty and imposing presence commanding respect and awe. Lugia! Casper breathes, his voice filled with reverence and disbelief. The legendary Pokemon regards me with intelligent, piercing eyes, its graceful form radiating an aura of ancient wisdom and power. How may I assist you, Trenton? Lugia's voice is deep and metallic, each word resonating with a soothing, calming energy. It turns his gaze to Casper, studying the ghostly Totodile with curiosity. See, this ghostly Pokemon you see right here got treated badly by humans, and I was trying to befriend him, so he wanted to see my bond with a legendary like yourself. There you go. Casper floats closer, the green mist around him swirling with excitement and nervousness. He bows his head slightly before looking up at Lugia, a mix of hope and uncertainty in his purple eyes. Greetings, Lugia, Casper says, his voice soft but steady. It's an honor to meet you. Trenton, he's been kind to me. Promise to show me what a real bond between a trainer and a Pokemon looks like. He looks between you and Lugia, the hope in his eyes growing. I've heard stories of legendary Pokemon, of the incredible connections they form. Once he gets done talking, I'll try to actually pet Lugia and see if he'll let me. Heather goes through body seems to. Oh my gosh. Why does it keep doing that? I walk up to Lugia and gently pet him. Why is it ghostly? That's terrifying. No, go that down. What? Casper watches it until as I approach Lugia's purple eyes wide. You're not afraid of him? He asks softly, clearly in awe as the legendary Pokemon looms before me. I gently pet Lugia, a gesture that's both tender and respectful. Casper's mist swirls as he floats closer, unable to hide his curiosity and touch of admiration. Even the touch is different, so you don't just see him as a powerful being, but as a friend. Casper lowers his voice barely with a whisper. Yes, that's why me and him get along so well. Because he knows I care about him. That's why he showed up when I called his name. Oh my gosh, get this dumbass off my screen. You're racing me off. I don't care. This dumbass can go burn. I don't care. Ugly. 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 There we go. Carrie goes with body shivers when anticipation as I call out to Lugia. The legendary Pokemon responds immediately, a testament to the deep bond. Oh, pat on Lugia seems to solidify. So, my gentle pat on Lugia seems to solidify something for Casper. He floats closer, his mist swirling with a mix of awe and longing. I've never seen anything like this before. Casper admits, his voice filled with wonder. The way Lugia responds to you as if you're on equal footing, it's beautiful. He looks up at me, hope sparkling in his spectral eyes. Is this... Yes, this is my wife said I can show you the bond between a trainer and a Pokemon. Oh, wait. Yes, this is what I meant when I said I could show you the bond between a trainer and a Pokemon, Casper. It's a relationship built in trust, care, and mutual respect. He turns back to face me fully. The sight of his spectral form bring a smile to his face. What do you think now? What do you think now? Can you see that not all humans are the cruel, selfish creatures you once believed them to be? My voice is gentle but earnest, hopeful that you'll see enough to start believing in the possibility of a better relationship. Would you be willing to give it a try? Dang, dude. Huh. So again, it's not completely working out the greatest. I might give this one more try, guys. But before I do, I'll be right back.